Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to Affairscloud, Learn to Lead. My name is Vikas Rana. So students, we have an app by the name Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store for Android phones. Once you have downloaded and logged in with your Gmail ID, you will be transferred to your home page where you can see all the courses that are offered by us. Once you have purchased the course, you can see your courses in the My Course section. But why our courses are so better? Why we think we provide you one of the best content? Because we provide you content on daily basis. In the daily basis, we provide you current affairs with 20 questions quiz as well as the PDF of the current affairs of daily. Then similarly for weekly, on weekly basis we provide you current affairs PDF as well as a 50 questions quiz that will help you to revise all the content that you have learned. Then on monthly basis also we provide you top 100 current affair questions PDF that will be the compiled PDF of the 100 questions of that particular month that will be very helpful for you. And not just this friends, we provide you in English as well as in Hindi too. So both English and Hindi students can enjoy our courses. Apart from this friends, we also provide you banking related question answers, the banking related MCQ questions, the quizzes that will help you prepare for the bank exams. Not just that friends, we provide you a new way of learning, that is your infotainment infographics. That is a different and interesting way of learning. Apart from this, we cover 20 topic wise current affairs. These topics are important such as apps, portals, important days, books and authors days, national affairs, international affairs, sports, defense, all these topics, these are highly important and questions from these particular topics are asked. Also we cover state-wise current affairs also that will help you to prepare for your state exams. Also friends, as I told you, if you use the code Vikas10, you will be given extra 10% discount on the purchase you make. If you have any problem regarding login and your application, then you can contact us on support@affairscloud.com. This is our email ID and you can contact us on our mobile phone, that is 9677333386. Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 9th and 10th of October. The session will be very important, so do pay attention till the end. We'll start with some one-liner revision and then we'll proceed to the important news of the day. First is IPC, that is your International Paralympic Committee, has banned Russian and Belarusian athletes from Beijing 2022 Winter Paralympic Games. Mark this. Also, if you remember, FIFA banned AIFF due to third-party involvement, but later on this ban was revoked and now the Under-17 Women's World Cup that was going to be placed in India will be taking place now. Alright. Also earlier when there was a ban on AIFF, then this Under-17 Women's World Cup that was going to be hosted by India was also cancelled, but now it has been replanned again and now it will be hosted by India. IMF, International Monetary Fund, has approved $1.4 billion emergency support for Ukraine. India, Bangladesh and Nepal, they signed an MOU to boost the trade and connectivity. If you remember, I told you about BBIN. What was BBIN? Bangladesh, Bhutan, India and network. In order to increase the connectivity among these countries, this BBIN network was launched. But later on, Bhutan has just become the observer now. So Bangladesh, India and Nepal will be carrying on with this initiative where there will be work on connectivity. That means once there is a connectivity between two countries, then the trade will flourish automatically because people will start moving from one location to another. Next, India and Singapore, they have signed an MOU on cooperation in science and technology and innovation. VDAM's Democracy Report for 2022 was released, in which the rank of India was 93rd, that was topped by Sweden. Katalin Novak has been elected as the first ever female president of Hungary. Mark this, important. Next, the first ever GI tagged Kashmir carpets flagged off to Germany. GI tag, that is your geographical indication tag, Kashmir carpets flagged off to Germany. Apart from this, remember, if we are talking about Mithilia Makhna, this is of Bihar. So Mithilia Makhna got GI tag from Bihar. And India is also on the panel of the Intangible Cultural Heritage list that is released by UNESCO. Where is the headquarters of UNESCO? It is in Paris, France. Next, India, Canada, they have relaunched Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, that is CEPA. India emerged as the largest importer of arms in 2017 to 2021 as per the report released by CIPRI. Highly important, mark this. Next, India has entered into the world top club in the terms of market capitalization for the first time and was ranked 5th. Important. Next, Adani Group, they have signed a deal for 2 power projects in Sri Lanka. They will be also supplying electricity. To whom? They will be supplying electricity to Bangladesh. Also, if you remember, Adani Group has also launched a hybrid power project, that is one of the largest hydropower projects in the world, that will be of wind energy and solar energy, and total combined they will be generating around 660 megawatt of energy from this hybrid power plant. India has approved 1 billion US dollar line of credit for Sri Lanka to help pay for crucial import during the time of crisis. Next, we are talking about appointment. FATF, Financial Action Task Force. This is the organization that puts list or puts countries into the grey list. And what is the grey list? This is the list that contains the countries that are terror financing. That means the countries that are providing finance to the terrorism, to encourage terrorism. So recently, United Arab Emirates was also put on to the grey list. Pakistan is on the grey list since 2018. All right. So question is, or the news is that T. Raja Kumar, he has been appointed as the president of FATF and he was the first Singaporean to be appointed to this post. B. Chandrasekhar has taken over as the commandant of Air Force Academy. Mary Com has been appointed as the brand ambassador of Lupin Limited Shakti's campaign. Yoon Suk Yeol has been elected as the South Korea's new president. Ashwin Bhatia appointed as the whole-time member of SEBI. Prabha Narasimham has been appointed as the CEO of Colgate Palm Oil India. Important, mark this. Justice Vipin Shanghvi has been named as the acting Chief Justice of the Delhi High Court. Apart from this, if I ask you who has been appointed as the Deputy President of FIDE, he will be whom? Vishwanath Anand. He became the first Grand Master of India and when in 1988. So these are also the recent current affairs that you need to definitely remember. Who is the Chief Justice of India? New Chief Justice of India? Justice Uday Umesh Lalitji. And he has replaced whom? M.M. Narvane sir. One more thing, friends, that I need to tell you regarding the content that we provide you. Say for example, we are providing you pocket-wise PDF. We are providing you topic-wise current affairs. We are providing you weekly current affairs. We are providing you monthly current affairs PDF, also top 100 questions PDF. So remember, pocket-wise, pocket PDF and your topic-wise PDF, they will be released on the 7th of every month. All right, on the 7th. Then weekly, they are provided to you every 7 days. All right, we make sure that every 7 days you are provided with weekly current affairs. For monthly and top 100 questions, remember on 10th of every month or before the 10th of every month, you will be provided with the monthly current affairs PDF. All right, friends, the important thing that I want to mention here is that we provide content in English as well as in Hindi. To all the students who are looking for the content of PDF in Hindi, because I have seen many times the students are asking for Hindi PDF, the content in Hindi. So students, for those students, those who are looking for Hindi content, you can check our Careerscloud application, from where you can download the from the Google Store, you can download the app, and from that particular application, Careerscloud application, you will be able to see various courses that are offered by us, and in those courses we offer you Hindi PDF along with English content also. All right, so the students, those who are aiming for Hindi content, they can definitely check our Hindi PDFs also that are provided on the courses that are offered by us on our Careerscloud application. Now let's start with the current affairs for the day, friends. First is Center constitutes a 9-member committee for monitoring cheetah. All right, and we know where these cheetahs were introduced. Can you tell me? These cheetahs were brought from Namibia, and India, they are kept at Kuno National Park. Where is this Kuno National Park? This is in Madhya Pradesh. All right, highly important. Also remember, the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change has formed a 9-member committee or 9-member task force to monitor the introduction of cheetahs in the Kuno National Park in Madhya Pradesh. The National Tiger Conservation Authority (NTCA) would assist and facilitate the operations of the cheetah task force. This task force will be responsible and will be taking care for at least 2 years and may establish a subcommittee to visit the cheetah introduction area on a regular basis as they deem necessary. Alright, highly important, take a note of it. The main objective here is to review, monitor, and report on the cheetah's overall health, behavior, and upkeep. To provide guidance on cheetah introduction in India to Madhya Pradesh Forest Department and NTCA. They will also track hunting skills and adaptation of cheetahs to the Kuno National Park ecosystem. Alright, moving on. Next, DFPD. What is DFPD? It is your Department of Food and Public Distribution. They have extended the ethanol subsidy scheme till March 2023. Alright, the deadline for the loan disbursement under the scheme for extending financial assistance to sugar mills for enhancement and augmentation of ethanol production capacity under the ethanol blended with petrol program (EBP) program has been extended up to which date? It has been extended up to 31st of March 2023. Who extended it? It was extended by DFPD, that is your Department of Food and Public Distribution. The government extended the window for disbursing loans under the scheme by 6 months in April 2020, which expired on September 2020. Alright. Next we are talking about All India Institute of Ayurveda. Alright, AIIA. AIIA has recently signed an MOU with National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology, Park. Highly important, friends, mark this, take a note of it, that All India Institute of Ayurveda, they have signed a memorandum of understanding with the National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Training. Why was this? And first of all, this is in Japan. Why was this MOU signed? It was for the academic establishment and to boost the research and development in the field of Ayurveda. I repeat, in order to boost research and development in the field of Ayurveda, two organizations came together and signed an MOU. That was All India Institute of Ayurveda from India, and second was from Japan, that was National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology. These two organizations together will be boosting research and development in the field of Ayurveda. Alright, also under this agreement, AIIA will aim to promote the institute's research activities both at national as well as at international level. The agreement will enable both India and Japan to promote the research collaboration in the India Ayurvedic system of traditional medicines. Alright, so here you can see AIIA, that is your All India Institute of Ayurveda. Alright, they have recently signed an MOU with National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Training, that is in Japan, for the academic establishment and to boost the research and development in the field of Ayurveda. If I talk about AIIA, when was this founded? It was founded in 2017. Who is the director here? Professor Dr. Tanuja Nisari is the current director. And what is the location? It is located in New Delhi. Next, India, USA to launch the new energy storage task force to support clean energy. I repeat, during a meeting of the US-India Strategic Clean Energy Partnership, India and USA have launched a new energy storage task force to support the large-scale integration of renewable energy needed to support the clean energy transition. We know that climate change is taking place. Now because of climate change, we saw the rise in temperature in various locations. We saw droughts, we saw melting of ice. Now because of that, you are able to see that many countries are pledging that they will be shifting from traditional source of energy to renewable source of energy. That is the more clean fuel that don't pollute your environment and that does not release any carbon into the atmosphere. So because of that reason only, to make a shift to the clean and renewable energy, this large scale integration of renewable energy needed to support the clean and energy transition was necessary, because of which these two organizations came together and launched a new energy storage task force. All right. This task force will help in strengthening the India-US partnership in critical energy sector and will also accelerate clean, secure and just energy transition. Here, the task force will achieve its goal of approximately 50% cumulative electricity power installed capacity from non-fossil fuel based energy resources by 2030. As the second and the third largest energy consumers, US and India are working steadfastly towards rapid development of green technology. All right, mark this important. Next, Jammu and Kashmir Tourism Department inaugurated the first ever bird festival at Pahalgam. Take a note of it. If we are talking about the first ever bird festival, where was this celebrated or where was this took place? Where the first ever bird festival? It was at Pahalgam in Jammu and Kashmir. Who organized it? It was organized by Jammu and Kashmir Tourism Department. So location is important, friends. Where do we inaugurated the first ever bird festival? It was at Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir. Highly important. The chief guest of the event was Sharmad Hafiz, the Secretary of Jammu and Kashmir Tourism Department, inaugurated this festival. This was a 6-day long bird festival that was attended by a large number of nature lovers and bird lovers from all over India. So location is important, friends. It was in Pahalgam and Jammu and Kashmir. We observed this first bird festival. Next, Army's Northern Command added Kalyani M4 to its fleets of armored vehicles. I repeat, recently, Indian Army's Northern Command inducted Kalyani M4, that is an all indigenous all-terrain high mobility combat troop carrier with armor and mine protection, that was added in Jammu and Kashmir. So what they were inducted, it was Kalyani M4, that is a all-terrain high mobility mine protection and armored vehicle. Highly important, and it was named as Kalyani 4. Kalyani M4. The carrier was manufactured by Kalyani Group's Bharat Forge Limited, that is an indigenous initiative. It is designed predominantly as a extraction and occupant protection vehicle. This will have a weight of, or this can withstand a 10 kg TNT charge and under the vehicle and 50 kg IED, that is your improvised explosive device blast at one side. So coming back, this Kalyani M4, this is a heavy vehicle. It is a armored vehicle. It is for mine protection. It will help us to increase the mobility as well as it will help us to increase the protection of the army people in the Jammu and Kashmir region. And this was developed by whom? It was Kalyani Group's Bharat Forge Limited that developed or this manufactured this Kalyani M4. Next we are talking about Education 4.0 report. Recently, World Economic Forum has released the Education 4.0 India report. Under this report, what is talked about is the transition process in India from school to work is still facing a severe challenge. Alright, and the lack of coordinated efforts have resulted in an isolated skilling system that has not been able to reach its full potential. This Education 4.0 report outlines how digital and other technologies can bridge learning gaps and make education accessible to everyone. If we talk about this Education 4.0 report that was launched by World Economic Forum, this WEF launched this Education 4.0 India initiative in partnership with the United Nations Children's Fund, that is UNICEF, and YUVA, that is Generation Unlimited India. Alright, this Education 4.0 report is identifying the gaps and suggest interventions under 4 themes that basically people should take care of. First is foundational literacy and numeracy. Second is teacher professional development. Third, S to W transition, that is your school to work transition. Fourth, connecting the unconnected. Alright, it provides solutions with 5 essential building blocks that are curriculum, content, capacity, community, and digital infrastructure. That means all these should work together in order to make development or make changes from school to work transition. All right, there should be proper guidance to the school students who are coming out of the 12th class and going into the college, that what is the best career path for them. One of the another important reasons what I feel from this school to work transition that is failing is that children are not getting the right guidance. All right, once if in a school, if a student says, if a student is dedicated to work in the field of engineering, then people will start following him ki, yes, this is a good thing and this is going on in the everywhere in India, so we should definitely go for engineering. Or if anyone want to pursue for any government job, then people will just go for that. Yes, we will also go for the government job only. So there is a hard calling going on everywhere. People are not getting the right education. They are not getting the right guidance also from the people who are senior to them, because they, what I personally feel is that every school must have a committee where people students are getting the right career guidance, because many of the students who are getting out of the schools are have no idea that what they should pursue, and they just get into admission in any of the college they want, and just any of the field that left there is a left in that particular college. All right, so that is not a right way to go ahead in your life. All right, you should be dedicated and you should have the right path and you should have the right guidance when you are following a certain goal in your life. All right, so coming back, you need to remember this education 4.0 report was released by whom? It was released by World Economic Forum. If we talk about World Economic Forum, who is the founder and executive chairman? Klaus Schwab. Professor Klaus Schwab is the current founder and executive chairman. When was this established? It was established in 1971. Next is United Nations has adopted new carbon emission goals to achieve net zero carbon from planes by 2050. I repeat, United Nations has adopted new carbon emission goals to achieve net zero from planes by 2050. UN International Civil Aviation Organization, that is ICAO, has adopted a long-term aspirational goal of making carbon emissions from air travel net zero by 2050. First thing you need to remember is the target year, that is 2050. So according to this United Nations International Civil Aviation Organization, they will be making certain plans, if followed, if properly implemented, that will reduce the carbon emission from the air, and it will become, the civil aviation will become net zero by what year? By 2050. All right, highly important. Another thing, this move will encourage the production of more sustainable aviation fuel. All right, that means the fuel that will be more suitable for our environment. It is non-binding target, and groundwork for this target was laid in the ICAO's preparatory meeting in 2022. All right, highly important, friends, take a note of this. Apart from this, if you remember Varuna, what is Varuna? It is India's first UAV, unmanned air vehicle, or you can say this can carry one individual, one person in this UAV or in this drone, Varuna. All right, next is NASCOM. One more thing before this, International Civil Aviation Organization. Where is the headquarters of this? It is in Montreal, Canada. This was founded in 1944. Next we are talking about NASCOM. NASCOM has partnered with American Express to empower women with digital skills. I repeat, NASCOM, that is your National Association of Software and Service Companies Foundation, that is NASCOM Foundation, has partnered with American Express, also known by the name MX. They will train and upskill around 700 women graduates through an employment-linked training project named Women Empowerment Through Technology. That means digital skills will be provided to women through this Women Empowerment Through Technology. Around 700 women or graduates will be trained here. Trained by whom? It will be trained, these women will be trained by NASCOM and American Express. Women Empowerment Through Technology project will focus on 700 women on various technology courses such as cloud, data analytics, blockchain, machine learning, artificial intelligence, that is your AI. All right, highly important. Apart from this, if we talk about NASCOM, who is the CEO? Nidhi Bhasin is the current CEO. When was this founded? In 1988. Where is the headquarter? It is in New Delhi. So this is the thing that you definitely need to remember. Next is an important news, friends. Take a note. Directly one liner note you can take that European Space Agency's astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti became the first European female ISS commander, and ISS is your International Space Station. She is from Italy, alright, and she is of European Space Agency astronaut. She became the first European woman to take over the command of the International Space Station. She is 45 years of age and she took over from the outgoing commander cosmonaut Oleg Artemiev. All right, and he by becoming the fifth European commander of the ISS after Frank de Vinny, Alexander Gerst, Luca, and Thomas Pesquet. So what you need to remember is that she is the first European woman. She is for fifth European to become the ISS commander. All right, so first European woman and fifth European. Remember it like this. All right, Samantha Cristoforetti, and she is from which country? She is from Italy. Next, next is India Expo Center and Mart has won the Best Standalone Convention Center Award. I repeat, India Expo Center and Mart that is located at Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh has been awarded the National Tourism Award for 2018-19 for Best Standalone Convention Center that is at Vigyan Bhavan in New Delhi. This award will be presented to Rakesh Kumar, the chairman of the India Exposition Mart Limited, and Sudeep Sarkar, the chief executive officer of IEML that is your India Exposition Mart Limited by Jagdeep Dhankarji, who is the vice president, and Ajay Bhatt, who is the minister of state for tourism. So what you need to remember here is that who was awarded with the best standalone convention center award? It was awarded to India Expo Center and Mart that is located in Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh. All right, highly important. Where these awards were presented? At Vigyan Bhavan, and these award was presented by Jagdeep Dhankarji, who is the vice president, and Ajay Bhatt, who is the minister of state and tourism. Next, Omara Dates appointed Amitabh Bachchan as the brand ambassador. I repeat, Omara Dates has appointed Amitabh Bachchan ji, who is a very famous actor, as their brand ambassador. A healthy snacks brand with a range of finest gourmet Saudi Arabia dates. Dates is in the known as khajur. All right, so Omara Dates, that is a healthy snack brand, has appointed Amitabh Harvansh Rai Bachchan ji as their brand ambassador. So we know him famously by Amitabh Bachchan. So Omara Date aims to enhance the adoption of this healthy food for daily snacking and gifting, and the theme of the campaign was Pyar Bhi Khayal Bhi. Next, Chandrayaan 2. Chandrayaan 2 spectrometer maps abundance of sodium on moon for the first time. I repeat, Chandrayaan 2 spectrometer has recently mapped the presence of sodium on the moon surface for the first time. Let's talk about it. If we talk about Chandrayaan, it is launched by which organization? It was launched by ISRO. So according to recent report that was published in the Astrophysical Journal Letters, Chandrayaan 2 has mapped the abundance of sodium on the moon for the first time using Chandrayaan 2 large area soft X-ray spectrometer, that is by the name CLASS. According to ISRO, these new discoveries will lead the surface exosphere interaction on the moon, which will help in the creation of similar methods for Mercury and other airless bodies in our solar system and beyond. Alright, highly important, take a note. Which organization or which project marked the presence of sodium on the surface of moon for the first time? It was Chandrayaan 2, which was of ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. Next is Swedish defense maker Saab to produce Carl Gustav M4 rocket launchers in India. I repeat, Saab, that is a defense, Sweden's defense company, has announced to set up a production facility in India for Carl Gustav M4 shoulder fired weapon system in India, Make in India initiative. All right. So, in order to boost the Make in India and to develop the uh, defense equipments and defense products in India only. So under this only, remember, Saab, that is a Sweden's defense company, has announced or has planned to make the or start the production of Carl Gustav M4 shoulder fired weapon system in India. This M4 is one of the world's most popular piece of military equipment utilized primarily by the special forces. All right. Remember, this Carl Gustav M4 shoulder fired weapon system can fire anti-armor and illuminating rounds as well as various other types of ammunition with the maximum range of being 1500 meters. Alright, then remember, production at this new facility is expected to begin by the year 2024. Even the firm is yet to reveal their location. So it was Saab, that is the Swedish or Sweden's defense company. They will be producing what? Carl Gustav M4 rocket launchers in India. Next, World Migratory Bird Day. When do we observe this day? This day is observed on 8th of October. Next, World Migratory Bird Day is observed on 14th May and 8th of October 2022. Remember, this day, World Migratory Bird Day is observed twice, two times, that is, twice in the year. One is on the second Saturday on May and one is second Saturday in October. So twice these days observed, that is on the second Saturday of May and second Saturday of October. So remember, on 14th May and 8th of October in 2022 we observed this day. So the theme for this day is, remember, impact of light pollution on migratory birds, and the slogan for the World Migratory Bird Day is dim the light for birds at night. Important, you need to definitely remember. If we talk about United Nations, can you tell me where is the headquarter? It is in New York, United States of America. Who is Secretary General here? Antonio Guterres. When was this established? 1945. Where is the headquarter of UNESCO? It is in Paris. Where is the headquarter of UNEP, United Nations Environment Program? Nairobi, Kenya. UNDP, United Nations Development Program, headquarter is in which location? It is in New York. Next, Indian Air Force Day. On 8th of October, we observe Indian Air Force Day. Highly important, friends. Direct you need to remember here. And the theme that you need to remember here for this is IAF, transforming for the future. This is the theme that you need to remember. And this was the 90th anniversary of the Indian Air Force Day. Highly important, that is observed on 8th of October. Next, can you tell me who is the Chief of Air Staff? Remember, V.R. Chaudhary ji, Air Chief Marshal V.R. Chaudhary is the current Chief of Air Staff. When was this Indian Air Force established? It was in 1932. Next, World Cerebral Palsy Day. This day is observed on 6th of October. Highly important, remember. This day is observed across the globe on 6th of October to express pride for the lives and achievements of people suffering from cerebral palsy. Alright, highly important. On 6th of October we observe this day, and the theme for the campaign is Millions of Reason. This is the campaign of the World Cerebral Palsy Day. Next, some state news, friends. Rajasthan has unveiled post-matric scholarship mobile application and has revamped the e-government portals. I repeat, Cabinet Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment Tikaram Juliji, under the government of Rajasthan, has launched a post-matric scholarship mobile application in an effort to stimulate the e-governance initiative in states. Rajasthan government has also revamped the web platforms of Mukhyamantri Anuprapti Coaching Scheme, Palanhar Yojana and Mukhyamantri Kaidan Yojana. Alright, if we talk about some of these, remember Rajasthan's new post-matric scholarship mobile application. What this will do is, this will help the students that will be able to file flawless online application from their smartphones. This will also notify the status of the application and will also address the objections that are expressed in this application. Alright, so remember, basically this will also help the universities and educational institutions. They will be able to verify the application and forward them to the department that is using that application. Alright, apart from this, remember, as I just mentioned, there are other schemes in the state also, such as Palanhar scheme, Social Security pension, Hostel scheme, Chief Minister Kaidan Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Adarsh Gram Yojana, Silosis scheme. Alright, these are other the e-governance initiatives that were prioritized by the state government. Kekiliado National Park, Ghana National Park, where are they located? They are located in the state of Rajasthan. Next we are talking about Haryana. First of all, for Haryana, we know e-Adhigam, that is to provide tablets to the school going students. Chara Bijai Yojana, here only Mukhyamantri Bagwani Bima Yojana was launched. So these are the some schemes of Haryana. Haryana government has signed an MOU with Government of Dubai for economic cooperation. I repeat, which state of India has signed a memorandum of understanding with Government of Dubai for economic cooperation? It is your Haryana. Alright. So, Government of Haryana signed an MOU with the Government of Dubai, the governing authority of UAE, for cooperation in various economic activities. These economic activities, what they will include is real estate, industrial park, IT parks, multi-purpose towers, mixed-use townships, innovation centers, and other logistics projects in Haryana. As we know, the Dubai, it is considered to be one of the most modern cities, as they have built various buildings that are of very important and very famous designs like Burj Khalifa. Alright, it is one of the best building architecture, or it is one of the best architecture marvels in the world. Alright, so to develop similar architecture, to develop similar infrastructure in Haryana also, this MOU was signed. Friends, let's revise all the current affairs for today now. First, MOE FCC constituted a 9-member task force to monitor the cheetah introduction project. DFPD extended the ethanol subsidy scheme till March 2023. AIIA signed an MOU with National Institute of Advanced Industrial Science and Technology, Japan. India, US, they have launched a new energy storage task force to support clean energy. Jammu and Kashmir Tourism Department inaugurated the first ever bird festival at Pahalgam. Important. Army's Northern Command added Kalyani M4 to its fleet of armored vehicles. Highly important. World Economic Forum launched the Education 4.0 India Report 2022. UN adopted the new carbon emission goals to achieve the net zero from planes by 2050. NASCOM has partnered with American Express to empower women with digital skills. ESA astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti became the first European female ISS commander. India Expo Center and Mart wins the Best Standalone Convention Center award. Omara dates appointed Amitabh Bachchan as the brand ambassador. Chandrayaan-2 spectrometer maps abundance of sodium on moon for the first time. That means they marked they found the presence of sodium on the moon for the first time. It was ISRO's Chandrayaan-2 spectrometer. Swedish defense maker Saab to produce Carl Gustav M4 rocket launchers in India. World Migratory Bird Day on 8th of October. India Air Force Day on 8th of October. World Cerebral Palsy Day on 6th of October. And Rajasthan has unveiled post-matric scholarship mobile application and has revamped the e-government portals. Haryana government has signed MOU with the Government of Dubai for economic cooperation for various infrastructure development in future. So that's all for the day, friends. Now it's time for your homework. First question, which institution launched a new super tech initiative named Daksh? Kuno National Park, where cheetahs were introduced, is located in which state? Prohibition of online gambling and regulation online games audience 2022 came into force in which state? After proposed scale of stake in IDBI Bank, what would be the combined shareholding of LIC and government in that? Which institution released concept note of central bank digital currency, that is CBDC? So these are your 5 homework question, friends. I might have given one or two question earlier, but rest all are very important and I want maximum participation in the homework. All right, and no cheating while commenting the answers. Do your own research and then only when you are sure, then comment below, because once you have commented, multiple students will be reading your answers, so you have to be sure when you are providing the answer. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.